Imagine being at the happiest place on earth, watching your child's dreams come true, when suddenly your worst nightmare begins. What I'm about to tell you will make you think twice about every family vacation, every hotel stay, and every person you trust with your child's safety. This is the story of Madison Brooks, a 12-year-old rising star whose magical Disney vacation became a horror story that shocked the entertainment industry and exposed a predator hiding in plain sight. Welcome back to Shocking Stories, where we uncover the darkest truths behind seemingly innocent events. I'm your host, and if you're ready for a case that will haunt your dreams, make sure to like this video and subscribe with notifications on, because this story has twists that will leave you speechless. Madison Brooks was America's sweetheart. At just 12 years old, she had already starred in 3 major Hollywood films, graced the cover of Teen Vogue twice, and had over 2 million followers on social media. With her bright smile, natural acting ability, and infectious personality, Madison was being hailed as the next big thing in Hollywood. But behind the glamour and red carpets, she was still just a kid who loved Disney movies, chocolate chip cookies, and spending time with her family. In March 2024, Madison's parents, David and Jennifer Brooks, decided their daughter needed a break from the demanding world of child stardom. They planned a week-long family vacation to Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Just the 3 of them, no agents, no photographers, no work commitments. It was supposed to be Madison's chance to be a normal kid again, to experience the magic of Disney without the pressures of fame. The Brooks family checked into the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa on March 15, 2024. They had booked a luxury suite on the 4th floor with a view of the Magic Kingdom. Madison was thrilled. She'd been to Disney before for movie premieres and publicity events, but this was her first time visiting just for fun. She packed her favorite Mickey Mouse ears, her autograph book, and enough Disney princess dresses to wear a different one each day. The first 3 days of their vacation were perfect. Madison rode every attraction, met her favorite characters, and for the first time in months, she looked and acted like the carefree child she was supposed to be. David Brooks posted photos on his private Instagram account showing Madison laughing on Space Mountain, hugging Cinderella, and eating a massive Mickey Mouse ice cream bar. "My little girl is having the time of her life," he captioned one photo. This is what childhood should look like. But on the morning of March 18th, everything changed. Jennifer Brooks woke up around 7 a.m. and noticed that Madison's bed was empty. At first, she wasn't concerned. Madison was an early riser and often ordered room service breakfast while her parents slept in. But when Jennifer checked the bathroom and the suite's living area, Madison was nowhere to be found. David searched the hotel's common areas while Jennifer called Madison's cell phone repeatedly. The calls went straight to voicemail. Hotel security was notified, and within an hour, the Orange County Sheriff's Department had been contacted. By noon, the FBI's Child Abduction Rapid Deployment Team was on scene. The investigation revealed disturbing details about Madison's disappearance. Security cameras showed her leaving her hotel room at 5:47 a.m., fully dressed and carrying her small Disney backpack. She walked calmly through the hotel corridors, took the elevator to the lobby, and exited through a side door that led to the hotel's service area. After that, the trail went cold. What made Madison's case even more puzzling was that she appeared to be leaving voluntarily. There was no sign of struggle, no indication that she was being forced or coerced. She even stopped at a vending machine in the lobby and bought a bottle of water using her own money. To investigators, it looked like Madison had simply decided to take an early morning walk. But Madison's parents knew their daughter better than that. "Madison would never leave without telling us," Jennifer Brooks told investigators through tears. "She's responsible, she's smart, and she knows about stranger danger. Something happened to her, and someone took our baby." The search for Madison Brooks became one of the largest missing child investigations in Florida history. The FBI brought in behavioral analysts. The Orange County Sheriff's Department deployed dive teams to search nearby bodies of water, and Disney security provided access to thousands of hours of surveillance footage from across their property. Celebrity friends and fellow actors posted Madison's photo on social media, offering rewards for information. The hashtag #ShadFindMadison trended worldwide. Volunteers from across the country traveled to Orlando to join search parties combing through the vast Disney World complex and surrounding areas. But as days turned to weeks and weeks turned to months, Madison Brooks seemed to have vanished into thin air. The case that had captured national attention slowly faded from the headlines, though her parents never stopped searching, never stopped hoping, never stopped believing their daughter would come home. September 22nd, 2024. 6 months after Madison Brooks disappeared, the Grand Floridian Resort was preparing for its annual deep cleaning and maintenance shutdown. The hotel would close for 2 weeks while crews performed renovations, deep carpet cleaning, and equipment maintenance throughout the property. Miguel Santos, a 34-year-old maintenance supervisor who had worked at the resort for 8 years, was assigned to service the ice machines on every floor of the hotel. It was routine work, cleaning the machines, replacing filters, and checking for any mechanical issues. Miguel had performed the same maintenance dozens of times before. When Miguel reached the ice machine on the 4th floor, the same floor where the Brooks family had stayed, he noticed that the machine wasn't producing ice properly. The display showed an error code he'd never seen before, and there was a strange smell coming from the unit. Thinking it might be a refrigerant leak or a dead rodent that had somehow gotten inside, Miguel began the process of opening the machine for inspection. What he found inside would haunt him for the rest of his life. Curled in the back corner of the ice machine's storage compartment, behind the ice-making mechanism, was the frozen body of a small child. The body was perfectly preserved by the sub-zero temperatures, wearing a pink Disney princess dress and clutching a small Mickey Mouse plush toy. Miguel immediately called hotel security, who contacted the Orange County Sheriff's Department. Within hours, the same FBI team that had investigated Madison's disappearance was back at the Grand Floridian, this time processing what had become a crime scene. The medical examiner's preliminary examination confirmed everyone's worst fears. The body was that of Madison Brooks. She had been hidden in the ice machine for 6 months, her body preserved by the freezing temperatures. The cause of death was determined to be asphyxiation, and there were signs that she had been sexually assaulted before her death.